Hello. This is my first video for watches ever, but it's decided to make a video to ask a question that can only be asked using a video. Trying to describe this question in words and pictures is too hard, so I thought I'd do a video. The question is, which direction should a watch be wound in order to wind its automatic movement? If I'm looking at the face of the watch, and in this case I'm looking at an Invicta Pro-Diver Lefty with a meteorite dial, so it's an automatic watch with a, I believe it's a SW200 movement and a nice open heart. You can see the escapement through the open heart. So the question really is, what is the definition of clockwise and counterclockwise, or better yet, the parameters of clockwise and counterclockwise? For example, if I think of the watch body, the case itself, and I'm looking at the face of the watch, then this would be clockwise, right? If I turn the watch over though, and if I rotate clockwise by looking at the rear of the watch, the case back, it's actually moving the watch in the opposite direction. So that's the first question. Watch winders. Is the direction defined as looking at the watch from the front or the back? And also, is it referring to the case or the rotor? Now, in this case, we're looking at the back of the watch and we can see the rotor there. And I heard that if you rotate the stem in the winding direction, you'll see a slight movement of the rotor, and that will indicate the direction that the watch needs to be wound. But again, it's lacking the parameters. Are we talking about the rotor? Are we talking about the case? Are we talking about the back? Are we talking about the front? So I'll leave it up to you to help me answer that. Anyway, I'm going to apply some winding force to the stem, and you'll see that the rotor is going to move, see that, in a counterclockwise direction. Now the rotor moved in a counterclockwise direction based on the parameters that I'm looking at from the back, and I'm looking at the rotor. I'm not talking about the watch case. So I'm guessing that if the rotor rotates counterclockwise, then I have to rotate the watch body clockwise. So if I rotate the watch body clockwise, it'll achieve the same relative motion between the rotor and the movement as such. That's clockwise by looking at the rear of the watch. Now if I flip it over, I have to go opposite that. I have to go counterclockwise to achieve the same thing. Okay, so that's the question. SW200, is it a counterclockwise movement as applied to the front of the watch? Is that the proper direction to wind it? Thank you.